Hello guys, in today's video I'm gonna show you how to use J desktop pane. So J desktop pane is, you can use J desktop pane in your applications that can call internal, you know, internal forms and all. Basically J internal frames, you can open J internal frames in your desktop pane. So I've taken one, I'm gonna rename as DSK. Right. And I'm gonna right click to a project, new, and I don't see a J internal frame here, so I'm gonna go to others, then Java, swing GUI forms, J internal frame from next. I'm gonna give a name to it like form 1, internal 1, and I'm gonna make another one as internal 2. So I got 2 internal forms here. So what can I do is I'm gonna take, I'm doing this in a panel. In the last video I showed you how to call 2 panels in another panel output. So I'm gonna use the first panel. So it's just a demo. I'm gonna take 2 buttons and say internal frame 1, internal frame 2, and then I'm just gonna go to events, action performed, and I'm just gonna do this. I made an object internal of the internal frame here, an object as int1. Then I'm gonna add to the internal frame. Then I'm gonna basically set it visible to true. And then I'm gonna do the same thing to my next internal frame. So okay, let's run our project. Here we go. Here's the internal frame, and here's is the frame. So there are some properties which we can adjust, like let's go to properties, say here's see closable, iconified, maximized, and resizable. I'm not gonna say resizable, I'm not gonna say maximized, I'm gonna say iconified and closable to true. So label here that will say frame 1, frame 2. Iconified, closable to true, save, done, and 1. Here we go, frame 1, and frame 2. Here you see. You can also set a title to it from here. A title like 1 frame 2